Way to a Great Marriage cast. Glad to see each one of you here. And this we're going to turn it over to Loranda. She has a song that Omi wrote, and she's going to sing that for us.
You want to turn on the light?
No,
Yeah.
it flushes
It looks better.
us out and makes us look yellow.
Oh, that's so much better. Hello.
Okay.
Okay. This song was written, let's see, September 15th, 1993. And it's called If Jesus Should Come. If Jesus should come to claim his own, would you be ready for that new home? Would he say, well done, child, come unto me? Or would he say, I never knew you? How sad that would be. Let him come into your heart today. Then you'll be ready on that judgment day. He'll change your life and he'll make you complete. Repent of your sins and you will be free. We know we're not worthy to be a child of God, but when you accept Jesus, you'll be washed in his blood. He'll change your life and you'll have love in your heart. Just trust in Jesus. He'll never depart. Let's see. This world has its pleasures, the things you enjoy. I'd rather have Jesus. He offers me more. These worldly treasures will all fade away. My life with Jesus will be for always. Now I wanted to tell you how we sung that. Mom would sing the first verse, I would sing the second verse, and Dad would sing, this world has its treasures, the things you enjoy. And so we each had a verse in this, and then we would come back in the chorus. So I got a whole lot of special memories with Mom and Dad and singing. Very, very much. There you go, sir.
Okay. Let's scoot over.
Okay. Is that better?
You always take center stage. But anyway, so tonight's topic is how do you divide up household chores?
Yep.
Are you sure that's what?
If we work, if we both work.
Well, we don't.
I know. But I'm saying some out there that are married all work.
Okay.
You
so
know.
Should we...
And then some we don't work. I mean, we work, but we work from home. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay. I never know if he wants me to start or what.
I'm just listening. You're the talker.
Well, no. Cece said she'd never heard you talk so much. No, we were just talking about topics and things that, married couple talk about, and what maybe, like if you're just getting married and you think, well, how's it, and you've not lived with your other, like you're supposed to not, but how is it going to be when we get together? So if you both work and you don't know, well, who's responsible for what. I was telling Tony that I guess back in the old days, put that down so they can see Annabelle. Oh, you can't really.
If it flops down, you're going to shut us off.
I know, sorry. Annabelle's so sweet down here beside Tony. Okay. There she is. But you still can't see her in our new video thing. There she is. There's her face. There's Annabelle's face. Okay, Katie, come here. Come up here. Come here. Here's Katie. So there's our little girls, both of them. God love them. Yep, there you are. But anyway, we were just talking. What do you think the responsibilities are for married couples that are both work, and so who does what? Now, when I was raised, as you know, my mom did all the inside work, and my dad did all the outside. But now, if Dad was working at the coal mines, we would mow, and we would hoe the garden. We would pick the beans.
Well, I was thinking this afternoon. I bought you 2 lawnmowers, so because you enjoy to mow the yard, but
not this one though.
But then we hire it done. Yeah, we have a yard that you go.
It's terrible.
Once around, and you tear up your lawnmower.
It's scary.
But
it's like.
But we're both disabled, and so we really have no business mowing the yard.
No,
so
we get hurt.
We hire it done.
Yeah.
But so you may have a case where you like to mow the yard, and I like to do my own laundry, and so there's some things you probably can trade off on.
I think so. I wish you would do my laundry.
Yes.
It's nice. I sneak stuff in Tony's laundry, so he'll do mine too. I hate to do the laundry with a passion.
Right.
I hate it, and he's so good at it.
It's just very easy. You just go in there about every hour and check on it. And
I hate it.
Set your timer whenever the dryer is going to be off. So whenever it clicks into the cool down phase, so that you can pull it out nice and hot, and then it'll
not wrinkled.
It won't be wrinkled when you fold it and put it in your closet.
So that's. I wish he would do mine. I'm like, yeah, do mine. No, sometimes I think if I said, Tony, will you do my laundry? He would. But that's what we wanted to talk about. What kind of household chores do you feel like a woman should do and a man should do? Or do you think it should be together, both sweep, both mop? I dust, you sweep. I mean, what do you all think? I wish people. Is anybody watching tonight? Nobody's watching yet.
I thought there was a couple, but they came and left. So that's the reason I want you to have this discussion, because if I have this discussion, I'm going to get in trouble. But but if you have the discussion, we already discussed this.
Yeah, we did.
And so you need to tell them how you feel about
my feelings.
Should the woman what if she has children? What should she do?
I mean, the man is responsible for children too, but for me as a woman, I feel like you should take care of your children. I really feel, well, all jokes aside, men should take care of the hard stuff outside. I don't think, which I know you women can. I know that you can, and I know you're good and strong, but I am not near as strong as Tony. Even though, he's got a bad back and stuff, I cannot lift a 50-pound bag of dog food and flop it on my back. I just can't. I don't want to, first of all. I guess maybe I could if I tried, but why should I? I have Tony and Braden here at the house. Braden is strong as an ox, and he does a whole lot of stuff for me and Tony that I can't do. And he'll take out really heavy bags of garbage for me and things like that. But as a woman, and I'm not a woman libber, I want to be a woman. I want Tony to open doors for me, and I love that. I love being a lady and having him treat me like a lady. I don't want him to treat me like a man. I really don't. Some women are like, well, he better not open no doors for me or pay for my supper. Well, in the old days, a man took a lady out. He opened the door for her. He pulled back her chair. And I love that. You know, I love being treated like a lady. I don't like to be treated like a man. I don't want to be your equal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Um, I don't know if the rest of you gals agree. I mean, some of you probably don't. But I want Tony to open my door. And I want him to treat me like a lady. I don't want to be treated like a buddy and a hit on the shoulder. I don't. I don't. So, I mean, we do our own laundry. Tony does his own. I would do his laundry for him, even though I hate it. But I don't because he does a good job.
Jeez, the writing's even smaller on this.
Somebody.
And then I think it disappeared.
Oh no! What does it say?
It says all are visible, but I thought something.
There we go. There
oh,
we go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Brittany hates doing. Whoops. Why is it not staying?
I don't know. It's like disappearing.
Huh. I don't want that.
It's disappearing.
It's disappearing before I can read it.
Brittany, we saw it come up, but then it boop, disappeared. There it goes.
So, Brittany hates doing laundry, and I hate dishes, so we trade off. We lay out. Oh, I want it. Keep it up there. Let's see. You lay out a list that needs.
It stays up like 1 second.
Show chat. Let's see. Needs done and decide together who does what. Don't just think.
Okay.
Don't just think they'll do it because that's how you were raised. Let's see. Okay.
And then what's the other one?
That's welcome to live chat.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. You know, I know you cook a lot. You cook a lot, and and Tony's an excellent cook. If I laid something out and said, "Listen, he's cooked me some of the best fish I've ever ate," because we've got these boards that, are they oak planks or I can't remember, cedar planks that you cooked that fish on that one time. You laid them on the cedar plank.
I did?
Yeah, it's been back at the apartment. It's been a long time ago. You cooked me and Dad and you all a piece of fish. And then he put fish in this Reynolds wrap and just ran it through the, what'd you call it?
Reynolds wrap is wax paper.
Wax paper, yeah. Ran it through the meal. What'd you call it?
Through the spice drawer.
Spice drawer, yeah. Delicious. And he used to fix me chicken and rice from a box. And it was, you've not done that in a long years.
That's because we eat out every night.
We eat out every night, yeah. We do.
You claim it's cheaper to eat out.
It is for us. It is.
But I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but anyway. So thank you for that, Tim, because sometimes men can cook better than women. My Uncle Larry he can cook the best steak I've ever eaten. I mean, he is, but he was a butcher. He knows how to do it and what's tender and, what's not. But
well, one of the things is we can talk about that probably won't get me in trouble is that probably your children should be part of this.
Yes.
If Tim remembers, we had like a flow chart on the refrigerator that we put stickers on whenever that they did so many chores, then they get a reward. But
you watched the nanny.
I don't think that works, but
no,
that didn't work too well. But I think that the children can do what they can,
like Braden takes out our garbage.
Right.
That's a big help to me.
And he's getting to the point where he probably could do his own laundry. And,
yeah.
And so as children get old enough, you have them to help around the house. That's the problem. You've got teenagers and a messy house, and
they don't know what to do.
You're overwhelmed because they're making it messier as life goes on. And really, if you make them clean up the house, maybe they might not make it such a mess.
Well, I know how to get Braden to clean the house. It's just
Well,
say Dixie's is coming over. Boy, he cleans it like nobody's business.
yeah, but he doesn't have the normal teenage
No,
bedroom floor that
no.
it protects the carpet or whatever's under there permanently.
Yeah, he has wood floor.
And then maybe you have to dig through it and put it in the dryer so that you can have something to wear
Yeah,
because your whole closet's in the floor.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's what I'm talking about. The typical teenager that
Yeah,
needs to be given chores to do,
right, right.
and one of them is cleaning the room.
Cleaning your room. I know me and my brother always had to clean our room, and once I was vacuuming under the under the bed, and the vacuum cleaner got my hair on it. I was like, ah, you don't. If you got long hair, you put it up in a ponytail when you're vacuuming under your bed. But mom didn't make us do a lot of stuff. But I learned how to cook from my mom. Um, she taught me how to make all like pork chops, mashed potatoes, homemade biscuits, things like that. But most of the guys that I've been around, which my oldest son, he's, um, he needs, guys like to learn to cook too, is what I'm trying to say. They want to know how to. Braden was so proud of himself the other night because he fixed his own self eggs and toast. If you can fix yourself an egg, then you can not go hungry for sure.
Okay, now I understand why Dan Bongino reads it off of his phone,
Oh,
so you can see
okay.
it there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good. So,
Of
well, I
course, I
mean,
had
why
to
was you afraid you
stop
were going to
watching
get in
him.
trouble? Because you agree with me. Women has things on the inside they need to do, and men on the outside.
Well, no, I think whenever I did the financial uh, the way cast about finances, of course it
Right.
was cut short, and I keep saying I probably need to redo it. But one of the things I talked about was that couples need to live off of one income,
Oh,
as if the
yeah.
other one doesn't
Didn't exist.
exist, and save that one income, put it away for a rainy day. But one of the reasons to be able to do that is, like my cousins, Jerry and Charlene,
Yeah.
the wives stayed home. Well,
Right.
it's becoming very popular in Christian society
Yes.
today for the
It
wives to
is.
stay home
Yes.
and raise the children
Children.
so they can homeschool them and
Yes.
do things
That's
like that.
important to us these days.
So that's what I was talking about getting in trouble about.
Oh yeah. No, I think anybody that's a Christian, now there may be non-Christian people that watches this that don't agree with that, but all the Christian women that I talk to agree with that. They want to stay home and homeschool their children, and because they don't think schools nowadays are good enough for their kids.
Well,
I
they
mean,
waste so much time as a educational professional, and I don't know if Terry's on. She probably
I don't
she
know.
should agree with me that
Yeah.
we except in math, we would do the homework in the math class, but by and large, we waste so much time in class. Uh,
Oh, we do.
uh,
Yeah.
not doing uh, anything productive, and so that at least that was my experience whenever I was going through school
Mhm.
and being trained to be a teacher, that we could utilize so much more time. Or you can. That's one of the things that homeschool parents enjoy, is that they're out of school. They go like 4 hours a day or something like that.
Yeah. And they can take them anywhere, and it can be a school trip as long as it's historical. You know.
Right, and so I mean, some women probably enjoy that, being with their kids all the day, and
Yeah.
some women it probably drives them nuts.
Now my mom, she, and so was I. The way with Chad, I couldn't wait for Chad to be out of school,
Oh,
and
okay.
then and I loved it when he was out of school for snow. we would always do something. We would plan fun stuff, play games, pop popcorn, things like that. What we're trying to say is, I feel like we need family, like family at home, and mamas who take care of their babies. And like my friend Dawnette, her daughter, she stays at home, and she's got 4 babies, and that's all she does. And it's more almost than she can hardly do.
I early on, you know, made uh, learn this the found a occupation where that I could spend more of my time at home
I love that.
and with family and doing things with the kids and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Tim could always go to work with me,
yeah,
or Braden could always go to work with me, and it's more like play to them,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
but they contributed to at times. But it gave me the freedom to spend more time with my family.
Until when I was growing up, my dad was a coal miner, and which he worked all the time. But if something happened to one of us, he did not have to go in.
Right.
So that's a good thing. That's the way he was like you. He picked a vocation that he could literally stay if he need be. He could stay home with us if he had to. If mom was sick, or and we owned a little grocery store that we all worked in, little S&W grocery store up in Greyhawk, and then Larry was there. Larry was our butcher, and and then we had the furniture store.
Well,
That
well,
was a
I
little
don't
different.
know. A grocery store, I've had experience with that. It took more time.
Yeah. Well, the little one that we
Away from
had,
my home
yeah,
than a regular job would.
we were
But
actually only
so
open
we
eight
want,
to
so we
five.
need to find something that's more less. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was open from like 10 to 10,
we were open eight to
because
five.
the breakfast crowd didn't really come in. I had a lunch crowd that came in.
Yeah, you had a
And
deli
I had a
though. Yeah,
deli,
we
and
did.
then people would come in for supper,
Yeah,
and then kids would come in until bedtime,
yeah,
and so
getting goodies.
probably could have closed earlier than that. But anyway,
Yeah.
the point is, the other thing is I noticed you said that your dad, whenever you guys pick up the chores when your dad was working in the
Yes.
coal mine, but really probably neither one of you needs to um, forego your chores at home just because you're working out,
Right.
because
Exactly.
then the other person could work out.
Right. That's true. But now, when Dad was gone all the time, it was summer. We did all the work outside, and then on Saturday he would like plow the garden in between where we'd hoed, and he would plow things like that. But me and Mom and Dwayne did most of the outside, like the mowing and the trimming of the bushes and all that. We did that,
Yeah.
and we didn't mind it, but because we were there anyway. You
Well,
know.
Dad would come in and work until dark
Yes.
on the farm.
Yeah. My dad wouldn't come in till after dark, so because he worked away and would have to drive. He worked different coal tipples, different coal mines, but that, and I'm sure all of you all got a story of your parents or grandparents and what they did, and
Your Canadian kid said, "Yard work is my happy place."
that some people does, you know. Some people, if they have a fight with their spouse, they go out and mow the yard. I've seen that happen over and over.
Therapy.
It's therapy.
Yard therapy.
Yard therapy. But yeah, that's true. Um, Weed eating and mowing and being outside is sometimes good if you can handle it. Some people have really bad allergies and can't do that or make them sick. My son, when he goes out, he has to wear a mask or he'll get bronchitis every single time. He's just allergic to grass and stuff, but he loves being outside. It doesn't keep him from being outside, you know. But so, okay, so a mama stays home. A daddy works. So, do you feel like, without being, what do you call it? Not prejudiced. What's it called? When I mean, for me, I feel like Mama needs to have something to eat when Dad gets home from work, sitting on the table. That's just how I was raised, and he don't need to come home from a really hard day's work and have nothing sitting there. My mom had a big supper every night that my dad came home, every single night. She actually got up and fixed a big breakfast too. So, you know, but that's the old times. I don't think it's like that anymore. You know, not much.
Just like us, they
They're like
eat
us.
us, eat out every
Yeah,
meal.
yeah. Like some friends of mine tonight. Tony was here working on the Waycast, and she said, "Why don't you and your granddaughter come to Papolino's and eat?" And I wasn't hungry, but I ordered, pizza for Braden and ordered, just some kind of something, vegetable for Tony, and and it would have cost me way more than that, what I paid to just go get the stuff to fix what I bought. So I don't know. I feel like if I'm at home and I've got things in the fridge, I love to cook. I always have. You can ask anybody that's been around me. I've cooked all my life, sometimes 3 meals a day. But it's like our lives were different than they used to be.
Well, we're always everybody's on the run anymore, on the
Yeah,
go. It's kind of hard to cook for an hour
yeah,
anymore, and
exactly.
in in most people's lives.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what I had for tonight was, you know, I wondered if anybody out there married, how you divvy up your things. How do you and your husband make it work? And we just kind of wanted to share what we do. You know, sometimes if I need really big help because Tony has a bad back, I'll call one of my really good friends and she comes over and we do things together and try to fix things up and all that. But um, you just kind of do what you have to do. Sometimes when I worked 6 days a week a long time ago, I hired somebody to clean my house because when I got home, it was 6 days a week. We were only off on Saturday or Sundays. It was at our furniture store, and we would stop and get something to eat on the way home, from work every night, 6 o'clock. And so I would have to hire somebody to clean my house because I wasn't going to clean my house on Sunday. I just wouldn't. And we went to church twice back then. Well, really three times: Sunday school, Sunday service, Sunday night service. And sometimes you even got there early for training union. So, you know,
So next time, do you want to talk about what to do if probably your spouse is ailing, or if you have
yes,
loved ones that you're having to take care of,
like our elderly parents or a
or
spouse.
or if you guys have any other comments,
Yeah.
we'll look at those at that time.
Yeah, that was another one that we had. There's so many. I mean, we can go on and on. There's so many. And you can do a 30-minute broadcast on one every single time. We watch PragerU, and I love it on Thursday nights because he has how many subjects? 6 subjects usually, 5 or 6, and he
He
only
usually
does.
has one subject, and he'll answer questions.
Yeah, but I
But he
mean,
has a lot more questions than we do.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, the lady that's behind the scenes will. Here's number one. Here's number two. Number three.
Well,
And
he
today,
has a ticker up there
yeah,
that tells you
yeah,
where he's at, and
yeah,
I've noticed a lot of them will do that. They have a timeline and tell you what subjects they are on that timeline
yeah.
up there in the corner. But we're not that sophisticated.
No, not yet.
You're gonna
Anyway,
have a lot of learning to do.
I do. I have a lot of learning to do.
If you're going to start doing that for us.
Exactly. No, I mean, but we've got a whole lot to talk about, and thank you for watching us. And we also want to bring God into it because
I'm sort of like the pastor is. You make a suggestion to the pastor of what the church needs to do, and they'll be like, okay, well,
You can do that.
You can do that.
Yeah, you do that.
I missed most. Okay, Terry missed most of our
Hi, Terry. She always has good comments. I wish she could have heard it. She would have commented. Terry, we were talking about when two people work, what do you think a woman needs to do and a man needs to do at home in your marriage? Annabelle says that she agrees with everything. But
whoever cooks, the other cleans.
Whoever cooks, the other
and that
cleans up.
Used to be the deal. I would cook and they would clean.
Yeah. We will do that. I will get you some stuff and you can start doing it. For sure. Thank you for listening to us. And, I enjoy doing this a lot. Me and Tony are very relaxed and we try to make it and let you know who we really are and, and what we really feel about things. And that doesn't mean that you have to agree with us, but you can disagree agreeably and just give us your thoughts and comments, questions, subjects, things like that you have, whether you're watching it live or whether you're catching it, what's it called? When it's not live, it's something else.
Reruns?
Right, yeah, on the reruns.
Making sure there wasn't another one.
Okay. All right.
So, are you ready for my song?
I'm ready for your song. Are we doing Lawrence Welk?
Make your comments and the like, and we will.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell to follow us. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell that. Jesus gave me a great idea. He said that you need to hit the bell so that you can know when we're going live. It'll send you a notification that we're getting ready to go live.
Subscribe.
So subscribe, comment,
like,
and share.
Share. Hit the bell.
And hit the bell.
Ding.
Okay.
Good night, until we meet again. Adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
Come here.
And though it's
Well,
always
up here.
you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every day comes true. And now till we meet again. Adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
Good night. We love you guys.
Friends, there you have our show. Hit songs and fashions through the years. We hope it brought you some pleasant memories.
All right. So good night to you.
Good
and yours.
night.